Hello, I'm John, the Warhammer Modeler, and welcome to part 4 in my series of videos of converting Karloth Valois from Necromunda. In this video, I'm going to start the main part of his body using the Mephiston kit. Going to decide on what size base he's going to go on, and then we'll see what else I do as I make it. First thing I want to talk about whenever I start doing a conversion, I get as much material together as possible to give me inspiration, give me guidance and so on. I've got the Outlander's book with this fantastic piece of art of Karloth in it. I've also got the original model as well. So I've got two bits to work with today. But for now, let's get started and make the body. So the key thing with this kit, as I talked about a few videos ago, there's certain things I'm going to have to change, but there are things that I'm going to keep the same. But for now, we're going to make the body with the cape and see what I need to do to adjust any of it. So I know this is a bigger model to start with using Mephiston, as he's a Primera Space Marine compared to the original Karloth. But what I like to think is the Karloth that I'm making is after his final dive into the abyss. And in that time, he's grown in power, grown in stature, developed his weaponry, his skills, his equipment. So he's more advanced now than when he appeared in Necromunda back in the 90s. So I may have to shrink the model down in a few ways, but we'll see how it goes and see what the size looks like as I build him. So I'm not worried too much about cleaning up too many mold lines at the moment. It's something that I will come back to when I've put the whole model together and tidied everything up. But if I see any, I'll always start them off. And I've also got to remember to carry on talking while I'm doing this, so the video isn't so silent. Okay, so let's put the main part of this together. So I'm probably not going to stick the larger cape on the back, but for now I am going to stick the cape that goes around his legs in place. So I always test fit things before I glue them, just to make sure I'm going to glue them in the right place. The benefit with this project, because I'm converting the whole model, it doesn't matter if I have to tweak and adjust things as I go. It's part of the process for me. I might find I glue something in place and then I have to take it apart and that kind of thing. Whoops. Okay. So what made me choose Karloth? I said in an earlier video, I think, I got the inspiration when I made a space vampire character. It's a character I always liked. Helps if I put it the right way around. It's a character I always liked in the original Necromunda. Okay. Yeah, so he's a character I originally loved in Necromunda. I liked the whole idea of this zombie master, this kind of psychic vampire in the future. So it'd be nice to update him with this model. So I haven't put the legs on him at the moment. I'm leaving him without the legs and the feet at the moment because I haven't decided exactly what I want to do. I also need to work out what base that I'm going to put him on. So we've got 32mm base. I actually put the original model on a 32mm Necromunda base, one of the new ones. But I've also got the 40mm base. That's what Mephiston comes on. But I think it might be just a bit too big for this model. I like the idea of him sitting on a smaller base. What I am thinking about is cutting the cape down in a way and then resculpting it so he sits on the base and you don't see his feet at all. So it's all hidden beneath the cape, very similar to the original one here. So immediately what that does is it takes his height from here down to about here, which makes him a similar sort of height to the original. So that's something I'm going to think about doing. And looking at this, I think it'd be quite easy to flatten this off and make it work. What I might do is do it in a way that the cape hangs off the back of the base a little bit. So it's almost kind of breaking the fourth wall of the base and coming out of it. So yeah, it's giving me a lot of ideas just putting the body together. And I mean, the backpack section with the cape itself, which will go on like this. What I want to do, where we've got these cutouts on Karloth's cape there, I want to do the same on here. So that's something I'm going to have to draw out on there, I think, and then cut it to the right size. But I'm not going to stick this in place for now. Probably one of the last things that I stick on, just so I can make sure everything fits correctly and so on. So I'm going to have to sort out his breastplate and his belt. Obviously, he's not a Blood Angel, and he's got some Blood Angel iconography on there. As we can see from the original, we've got a knife and a holster, and then a skull on his belt. So I'm going to easily cover that up. I'm not going to have to kind of shave it away too much, but to put a holster on there and a knife and a little skull. I'll do that in a later video for now. His necklace I might change slightly. Currently it's a little skull and crossbones, but I might do something different. As we can see on this one, it's a little, looks like a gem with a bat wing. If we bring the artwork in, we can see similar. There's like a gem in the middle and so on. So I've also got a few other parts that I'm going to start working on. As you can see from the image, his staff is topped with a skull and bat wings. He also has a bat's head on his crown. If we have a look at the original model, we can see that bat's head is a bit indistinguishable. You can't really tell what it is. That bat's head's a bit unidentifiable. It's more of just a skull. And then we've got the kind of the bat wings and the skull on his staff. I have got a few parts that I want to change though with that and update it. So I've got here a few other bits of kits. So here is one of the bats from Cursed City. And what I want to do is use the wings to make the wings on his staff. So I'll trim them down so they're not as big. But also the bat's head, there we go, get it in focus. The bat's head that comes with that one, I want to use it as the bat's head on top of his crown. So if we have a look at the Mephiston head on the kit, I think that's going to fit really nicely on top of there to make that crown. So that's something I'll be doing in a later video as well. As a basis for his staff, I'm actually going to use this Space Marine Librarian. The Cherub I'm going to use for my Redemptionists. I'm going to use most of his Force staff to create Karloth's staff for this miniature. So that's a few things that I'm going to do in the future, as well as building the main part of the body for Karloth in this video. Still going to think about the base, actually. I might do him on the larger base, but have the robes flowing down. Not quite sure yet. I'm not decided. I'll have a look at a few different patterns of base as well, in case the pattern helps with the model. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick video on starting out with this conversion. I'm John, the Warhammer Modeler. Stay safe.